Assalamualaikum and hello Miss Tan. My name is Nur Ain Syairah binti Aminuddin. As first presenter in Group 9, I would like to present about our project. This is our group members that are include Nur Nadia Izzati, Azrina Azwani, Nur Syaratu Syafiqah, Aisyah Nur Syahira, myself and Fazila Zahid. Next is the table of content for our slide that include introduction, study area, problem statement, objective, methodology, discussion, conclusion. Firstly is introduction. Hydraulic is a mechanical function that operates through the force of liquid pressure. In hydraulic-based system, mechanical movement is produced by contained pump liquid, typically through hydraulic cylinders moving pistons. In this research, we will identify the cause of flash flood in the area of Parit Raja, starting from Suhaila Bistros to Bank Rakyat. In addition, we will discuss the measure that can be taken to reduce the impact of flash floods on the people there as well as to reduce traffic congestion. Next is study area. The study was conducted covering the drainage area along the road, starting from Suhaila's Bistro to Bank Rakyat along 411 meters. The drainage is located on the shoulder of the road without any cover. If there is heavy rain, the area will flood and also cause traffic congestion. Therefore, in Figure 1 is an overview for our study area. Next slide shows the picture of our study area. And in this last slide of mine shows the condition of the drainage. And now I would like to pass to the next presenter, and that's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Aisyah Nur Syahira binti Aris. My number matrix is CF210344. Today I'm going to present about the problem statement. The flood have required in some areas in Johor, especially the low-lying land in Parit Raja area. Recently, flash flood has hit the drainage area along the road starting from Suhaila Bistro to Bank Rakyat along 411 meters, which the area itself does not normally experience flood. Due to this, the flood area will cause traffic congestion as well as damaging several vehicles that were stranded on the main roads. Flood caused by many factors. The occurrence of these flows cannot be extended only to natural causes. When a flood occurs, it becomes a serious problem because it may cause damage to public facility and the community, like in this flood. Besides, the drainage system was unable to cope with the high flow of excess water and the black flow problem due to the rise of water tables. Next is the objective of this project. First is to apply the knowledge of hydraulic, the design of water storage and transport facilities. Some example includes the dams, canals, lakes, and all that used to store and control water. Secondly is to study the stormwater drainage design manual that requires the authority for drainage design in Malaysia, and also to identify the reason for the flash floods at Taman University Parit Raja area. And last but not least, the purpose of the integration method and the analysis to show the feasibility of the proposed method, which method can reduce traffic congestion. And in addition, this project trains us to think critically as it needs a solution for designing.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Azrina Azwani binti Zulkifli, CF210356. Now I will present methodology for our project. The objective of the project is to apply knowledge of hydraulic, the design of water storage and transport facility. The study area for our stormwater drainage design and to identify flash flood at Taman University Parit Raja area. Common use stormwater industry drainage design manual in Malaysia is Urban Stormwater Management Manual from Malaysia, Manual Saliran Mesra Alam Malaysia MSMA. What is MSMA? MSMA is Manual Saliran Mesra Alam Malaysia is an abbreviation from Malay language translation of Urban Stormwater Management Manual for Malaysia. MSMA has been introduced as a replacement for the previous Urban Drainage Design Standard and Procedure for Peninsular Malaysia, published in 1975. Immediately after launching, the first phase of MSMA focused on water quantity control agenda, where requirements are installed within all drainage layout plans submitted by developers. 2 years later, in 2013, second phase of MSMA is initiated, where DID start to promote the Erosion and Sediment Control Plan (ESCP) as part of the Earthwork Plan by Muhammad Nasir bin Muhammad Noor, Deputy Director Urban Drainage Division in 2015. There are few factors on why flash flood occur in the study area. First is the unsuitable location. The drainage location is on the shoulder of the road without any cover. If heavy rain occurs, the area will flood and cause traffic congestion. Second is poor road design. The basic purpose of the road drainage design is to reduce and remove the energy caused by the flow of the water. Third is water presence. The presence of the excess water or moisture inside the pavement will adversely affect the engineering characteristic. Fourth is the lack of misinformation about the drainage system design causes the overflowing water. The drainage network is significantly and critical factor for the planning and design road infrastructure. Fifth is restriction flow. Restriction flow occasionally those lack of drainage can accumulate at the natural or man-made obstruction and restrict the flow of water. This can cause flash flood. Last but not least, this revealed that the channel capacity of the drainage to contain the flood can also causes the water to keep the flowing amount of the rain falling, partly by the moisture that already on the ground.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Nur Nadia Izzati binti Zamri, CF210212, and I'm going to present to you about discussion of this project. Okay, so we're going to continue with the presentation. So based on our study, we have studied on how flash flood can occur in our study area. This is because the drainage system is weak and unable to accommodate excess water when it rains. When the water exceeds the loads of the drainage, there is a flash flood, which in turn will lead to traffic congestion. Therefore, we have identified the causes of floods in our study area. Next, we will discuss measures to control flooding in this area. Okay, I'm going to continue with the discussion. Okay, so floods are a natural phenomenon that affects almost all countries in this world. However, there are also a flood that occur as the result of human negligence in caring of the environment. Humans are the primary agents that will animate an existing physical environment. The tendency to develop a settlement area is concentrated in the banks of the central and downstream part of a drainage basin due to the presence of factor. The rapid development of the basin has made the existing rivers smaller and increasingly eroded, leaving the waterways cut off and trapped. This is one of the causes of floods in this area. In general, activities such as soil paving have disrupted the natural system. Rain that cannot be absorbed into the soil and cause the flooding of the surrounding area and eventually causes problem to local residents and road user. That's all from me. I will pass this presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fazila Zahid bin Nasir and I would like to talk about flood mitigation method. First, provide drainage system. Drain that have become shallow as a result of sewage material should always be clean. With this overflow, water and rain can flow well. Second, river deepening project. Most of the floods occur due to shallowness of the river. If in the past rivers were able to flow a large amount of water in a given time now, the flow has decreased. This is due to the process of deposition and disposal of waste material. Third, preserving the forest. Logging activities where exploration in riverside areas are favored cause soil erosion and collapse into river. The same situation occurs when active logging activities are carried out on the hillside. Therefore, forest conservation is a good way to deal with floods. And the last mitigation method is regulating human activity. Flash floods that occur mainly in the city are due to the dumping of garbage and industrial waste into rivers and parks. In order to address this problem, awareness to the community need to be disclosed so that this negative activity do not continue to be done. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Nushratu Shafika binti Bakri. I'm going to present the conclusion. In summary for this project, the main thing for the problem statement is to do the research about what is required to use for drainage design in Malaysia. How does the flash flood affect the Taman University that is located at Parit Raja? To do so, we also do this research and find out what is the reason a flash flood occurs at the stated location and what is the purpose of the mitigation method for the location. Thus, we use one method to fulfill the project requirement by using Urban Stormwater Management Manual for Malaysia, Manual Saliran Mesra Alam Malaysia MSMA, which is abbreviation for Malay language translation that has been widely accepted term and since become a trademark in the stormwater industry in Malaysia. We also study how flash floods can occur in our study area, which is we have found that our study area has a weak drainage system and is unable to accommodate excess water when it rains. Therefore, we have discussed and identified that cases of flooding in our study area. Therefore, there are following steps that we can take in controlling floods in the area, which is by providing drainage systems, river deepening project, preserving the forest, and also regulating human activity. So at the same time, we get to learn new skills using the application steps. Also, for mitigation method, the strategy involves collaboration between team members. The strategy used among the team members to identify the risks that can affect project output by shared understanding of the risks and consequences involved. Thus, the project proved to us to improve our critical thinking skills, especially in understanding about the MSMA method and teamwork communication to solve our project's problems.